Welcome, beautiful yogis. Hey, my name is Theodora, and we are at beautiful Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia. So before we begin, just make sure that your distractions are at a minimum for the next foreseeable time that we are together. If you are wearing your smartwatches, please make sure the notifications are off. Okay, so let's begin at the front of our mats. Ground your feet about hip width apart, tuck the tailbone under, hands to your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a few moments here to ground our energy, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and energetically. So take in the sounds of the ocean. Breathe that in. As you exhale, ground your feet into the earth even more. So breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more. Release your palms facing forward, reaching them towards the ground, shoulders back. Just enough to feel some opening across one collarbone to the other. Keep your eyes closed, and I want you to feel the energy drawing you up towards the ceiling of where you are, or the sky. And that your feet are safely and deeply anchored and connected to this earth. So as above, so below. You're safe, or I am safe. We'll use the words in the statement of I so that our subconscious hears. So I am safe and I am divinely connected. And I am the space between the two. Let's take one more breath in. Big sigh out, let it go. Now bring your arms up over your head, palms together. Exhale, let's forward fold. Uttanasana. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Let's take another half, forward fold, sorry. Halfway lift again, breathe in. Exhale, release down. One more, breathe it in. And exhale, fold. Bring your fingertips onto the mat, step back into a plank position. I'm going to be moving my mat as I remove little sand granules. Okay, so you're in 4 points from hands and toes, or you can do from 6 points, whatever feels better for you. So hold that plank position, shoulders away from your ears. So always keep that length. Tailbone tucked under. Breathe. Belly in. We'll take a couple more breaths here. Elbows in, lower the chest down. We'll do the knees first. Lower nice and controlled. Leading with the heart, and we extend open. Shoulders again away from those ears. Hold your cobra. Now if this is too deep for you up at this position, feel free to come down lower. Okay, so find what works for you. Drop those shoulders and elbows into those ribs. Breathe deeply. Take one more breath. And release, coming to downward facing. Being the first one for our practice today together, feel free to walk your feet in place, maybe lift one heel up and down at a time, or maybe just hold the pose. If you're like myself, you do a bit of running, a bit of weights, it might benefit you to work through the feet and ankles a little bit more for that mobility through all of your movements, the squatting, of course, and the running, just the contact with the ankles, the shins, the Achilles, and the calves. Shoulders down. Take a couple more breaths. Beautiful. Bend your knees, bring the right foot forward. Between your hands, we drop the back knee to the ground and swoop the arms all the way up over your head into your low crescent lunge. Okay, drop those shoulders. Now, if you do find there's any shoulder pain, feel free to take the arms a little wider. You might find arms up just feels a bit too much. And as we drop the hips forward, we don't collapse into the back. So lift and lengthen. 2 more breaths. Nice, bring the hands down to the mat, lift your back knee, step it forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, fold again. Roll up into your mountain pose. Inhale, extend upwards. Exhale, hands to your heart, release. Again, ground your feet nice and strong. Inhale, upwards, exhale, downwards, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fingertips onto the mat. Step back into your plank position. Or hands onto the mat. Step back into your plank position. Squeeze, contract your body. And again, press that floor away from you. Press the heels away, belly in. 2 more breaths. All right, so we'll do one more from the knees. Work on the arms and the shoulders and the alignment. Good, chaturanga. And one more cobra, hold. Contract your body. Lengthen the heart and the chest upwards. Breathe. One more breath. And gently come back into your downward facing dog. Again, you can move around as things start to loosen and awaken. You always find little spots you're tight you didn't realize when you start to move around a little. Beautiful. Bend your knees. Inhale, bring that left foot through. Drop the back knee to the ground. And again, sweep the arms up. Shoulders down. Drop those hips forward. Feel the extension in the right hip thigh region. And maybe through your psoas, depending on how tight you are. Breathe. Good, take one more breath. So deepening with every breath. We don't just hold that same position. Hands to the mat. Lift the back knee. Step it forward. Come into your Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Breathe it in. So flat back. And let's fold one more time. Roll it up. Big deep breath in. I like to open my arms. Reach those hands to the sky. Palms together. Exhale, release. Okay, let's do one more round. We're going to start to move things a little. So inhale. Bring those arms, extend up. Exhale, bring the heart as close to your legs as you can. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Step back into your plank. This time we go straight down into your chaturanga, either from your 4 points or 6 points. Good, inhale, come up, cobra or up dog. We're gonna take a second chaturanga and back into downward facing dog. Keep breathing. Shoulders are down. Okay, on your next inhale, we take the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. As you extend the right leg up, ground your left heel. Hold your pose. Strong, ground left heel, right toes to the sky, one more breath. Inhale, knee to nose, curl that spine, step the foot through, low lunge again. This time we're gonna circle the arms around. Inhale, open, exhale, release, good circling, breathe. Maybe add a little back bend, one more. Nice, and release. Lift the back knee, step it forward, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe it in. As you exhale, sit your hips back, sweep the arms forward, Utkatasana. Tuck your tailbone under and keep the shoulders down. Feel free to rock back and forwards a little, just a little. Create a little bit of activation through the glutes, the ankles, definitely your calves. Good. All right, one more breath. Good. Inhale, reach it up, mountain. Come into a slight back bend. Eyes follow your fingertips. And we go straight down into your Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Follow the breath into your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Second chaturanga. Downward facing dog. With your chaturangas, keep those elbows back. So again, we're protecting the shoulders. Ground your right heel. Inhale, left leg to sky. Hold strong. Good. Don't collapse into the floor. Press that floor away from you. Raise the left leg up. Ground your right heel. Inhale, knee to nose. Curl that spine. Step through, knee to the ground. Again, we circle the arms. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Open the chest. One more. And release. Good. Fingertips onto the mat. Step it forward. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. One more chair. Good. Lift your toes, so working through the glutes, and tuck the tailbone under. Hold. Breathe. 2 more breaths. And then inhale, come up, bend it backwards. Exhale, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, optional to jump back into your plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Second chaturanga. Back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Step it through. This time we come up into high lunge. Take your arms into a pistol grip up over your head. Reach it tall. Drop those hips. Press the back heel away. So arms are by your ears. Take one more breath here. And we're going to lean forward, take off, warrior three. If you can, maintain the bind. If you need to, bring your hands to your heart center. Strong back leg. Belly in, 2 more breaths. Hands to the mat, step back. Right leg swings back. Single leg chaturanga. Down forward. Moving up dog. Second chaturanga, working those arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Good, knee to nose, step through. We come up into a high lunge. Again, arms extend up over your head. Change the dominant hand in your pistol grip. Hold that position. Breathe. Use this time to control that breath. Right, lean forward, take off, warrior three. Keep breathing. Good. Hands to the mat, right leg steps back, left leg to the sky, single leg chaturanga, dive forward and up. Second chaturanga, back into downward facing dog. Ground those heels, strong through those hands and fingers. We come into a malasana yogic squat next. So bend your knees, step your right foot outside of your right hand or the right side of your mat. Left foot to join, outside the left, and come into your yogic squat. Breathe. So we don't want to round, we want to keep the chest open, spine long. If your heels lift, that's okay. And if it feels good, rock side to side a little. Otherwise, just hold your position. Couple more breaths. Nice work. So in this position, we're going to strongly press ourselves up. Keeping the feet wide, let's go into your hip circles next. 5 to 7, each way. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Good. Let's go into awakening of the feet. Feet close in, rise up and down through the balls of the feet, back through the heels. Use your big toes and ground through the heels. Okay, a couple more. And we're going next into your ankle rolls, 5 circles each way. Really take your time and be intentional with your ankle rolls, and then other side. Beautiful. All right, come back to center. Give your legs a shake out. Hands to your heart center. We do one more chair pose. Big deep breath in. Actually, let's add a back bend. So inhale, reach it up, extend backwards. Hands to your heart center. Sit back into your chair. Tuck the tailbone under, keep your hands to your heart center. We are going to step left leg back, open up, warrior two. Arms extend, shoulders down. If you find this is a bit much for your shoulders, flip your palms up. So sinking as you exhale, but not collapsing. Strong, so deepening the hip opening, deepening the muscle tension. Good, take one more inhale. Sink a little lower as you exhale. Good, now reach it forward, come into your side angle. We're gonna go for a bind. Take the left arm behind your back. Option 1 is to leave the hand behind you. Option 2 is to wrap your right hand under the thigh and pull that left shoulder back to the ceiling. So head forward. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Maintain your bind. Straighten the right knee, so a bit of a bind in your Trikonasana. Strong legs. Good, all right, release, come into extend a triangle pose. Maybe look to your fingers, maybe look to the floor, maybe look sideways. Get deep into that extension, one more breath. Good. All right, release the hands down. Drop your left knee to the floor, low lunge. Right arm wraps all the way around. Big circle. Foot in towards the buttocks and look over your right shoulder. So deepening that left hip thigh extension. Working on shoulder opening here. Don't worry too much if you can't quite grab your foot. You can always just stay in that position. Take one more breath. Beautiful. And release. Hands back to the mat. Step your left foot around. One more yogic squat. Wriggle a little, side to side if it works. Keep breathing. Okay, we come back up into a nice strong position. Give your legs a bit of a shake out. All right, feet together. One more, hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach, extend, contract your buttocks. Hands to heart, exhale into your chair. Good hold. Step your right leg back, open up warrior two. Shoulders are down. Breathe. So we're opening up that right hip. So if you do a lot of heavy weights, this is a nice opening. If you're running a lot, this is a great position. And in time, things will release. We're working all the way down into that right ankle. Okay, let's go into your side angle. So reach it forward. Okay, so right arm either wraps around, option one. Option two, shoulder comes inside of your left thigh and you go for that bind. Breathe. Crown of the head reaching forward. Grab a little bit tight today. All right, straighten that left knee. Breathe. Strong legs. Good, release. Come into your extended variation. Really get in between those ribs and the hips. Look towards the hands. One more breath. Good, all right, release. We come into our low lunge, drop the right knee down, left arm wraps all the way up and around and come into optional bind. Breathe. Open that left shoulder. 2 more breaths. Try to surrender. Don't fight, don't force. And gently release. All right, we'll do one more yogic squat. Step that right foot outside, should feel a little easier by this third round. And again, moving a little side to side. 2 more breaths. And then we are going to come into seated forward fold. So bum on the ground, with or with no hands, up to you. Right, bring your legs out in front and shake everything out. Up, down, side to side. Okay, so I'm going to take the feet as wide as the mat, so we've got a little bit more space to move into. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Right, move your bum back a little if you find there's a bit more space to move into. Head towards your toes. Breathe. Two more breaths. Nice work. Roll the spine up, tuck your chin in. Okay, we're going to bring the hands behind us, underneath those shoulders. Now you can have your hands facing backwards, sideways or forwards. It just depends what works for you. You can ground your feet. I know there's a lot of moving people around, so just stay focused. Okay, so make sure those hands are under your shoulders. Press those hips forward and up. Shoulders back, so we're not collapsing. Press. If you get dizzy, do not look back. Look forward. And also don't look up because that can bring on a little bit of dizziness. I've seen it in class, happens in real time. Just because the head changes position, that equilibrium shifts as well. Good, all right, lower the bum down. Just come into a cross-legged seated position and let's do some wrist rolls. Circle, circle, circle. Both directions, grab, release, grab, release, grab, release. Shake that out. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit more of an active position here. So ground your feet, bring one elbow towards your belly, so that hand might need to come a bit more center. So elbow to belly as your bum's on the floor. Inhale, reach it back into a bit of a heart opener. Exhale, release. All right, change sides. So elbow to ribs. Inhale, reach it back. Okay, so somewhat of a wheel pose and release. And again, elbow in, reach, ground those feet. Back to center. Right, inhale, lift and lengthen. Okay, we've got one more round each side. Move to your level. Right, so great extension for your back, or strengthening for your back, and extension through the front of the body. And release. Well done. All right, arms and legs, give them a really good shake out. We are almost there. Okay, roll onto your back, knees to your chest, hug them in. Press as much of the back into the floor as possible. Now, if it feels good, rock side to side. If it doesn't, just hold your position. Keep breathing. Great. All right, single leg happy baby. Grab either your right foot or the left. Press the thigh down, and if it feels good, rock side to side. If it doesn't, just hold that pose. So I have my left leg extended. This feels great for my hip this morning, but if you're a little bit tight, you might prefer to bend your knee. So just find what works there. Lengthen. Good. All right, and release. Let's do the other side. Okay, hold that pose. You're on camera, just so you know. You're on camera, just so you know. There's my camera there. Just so you know, yeah? Okay, gotta let them know, yeah? All right, so rock side to side. And press in the back into the floor. All right, let's release those legs down. We're gonna do one more little extension. So reach the arms up over the head, interlace your fingers, stretch, stretch, stretch. Point those toes, arms reach. All right, deepen that breath, really like you're waking up, you're yawning. I want you to really activate every muscle, every organ, every system. Breathe that life force in. Exhale, release. One more, see if you can find a little extra range. Stretch those toes a little more. And then come into your final position, Shavasana. So shake out any and all remaining tension and let yourselves just be yourself, your multiple personalities with you as well. So I'm going to come into a seated position for my meditation, but feel free to stay lying and let everything recalibrate. Close the eyes and just take in the sounds of the ocean, and no matter what distractions come through this microphone and your screen, just know that you are safe. I am safe. I'm grounded. I'm in my protective bubble from the divine light. So this just allows everything to recalibrate, realign, and reset. Stay here for a few more breaths. In your own time, you will stay here maybe a little longer, maybe reset for a little longer. Thank you for joining me. I wish you the most amazing morning, day, or evening ahead. And just know all is working in your favor. Life is supporting you at every corner. And trust that everything you need is divinely guided to you. It is offered to you at the right time. Thank you. Keep shining your light bright. Namaste. Thank you.